here. Welcome home. I know it looks a lot different. I know it looks a lot better because we're only upgrading. First of all, I just want to say thank you to everyone that has been supporting me for the past 2 to 3 years. It has been an amazing journey. Um, but from this moment here, this weekend, I will be filming my very first podcast episode. Not only my very first podcast episode, but I have multiple episodes that I'll be filming this weekend. I don't have an exact date when I have them out, but trust me, they are coming. I have a lot of knowledge to give to the younger generation. I'm still young, so I've got a lot of game from the older generation, and I feel that I'm right there in the middle. I feel like what J. Cole said.
Dead in the middle of two generations. I'm little bro and big bro all at once.
With that being said, family, I can't wait to be able to just bring you something new, something fresh, and it's gonna be a wonderful journey. And I hope you guys continue to follow because It's gonna be a lot of knowledge given. I'm gonna have a great time. I'm gonna give you guys a great show. Every single podcast episode is gonna be funny. It's gonna be hilarious. But I'm going to make sure that I am definitely giving a lot of knowledge to the kids, that look up, that need somebody to look up to honestly, genuinely, that knows that that I'm gonna be there for them. Any questions, whatever I can do, I only aim to do whatever I can for the younger generation under me. That's what it's always been for me. That's how it's always been. So I'm excited. I'm very excited. With that being said, um, I reached out to you guys via social media and I said to send me any questions that you have, and I would answer how many I could because this is going to be a short video. I'm only just like I said, I just want to let you guys know that I have a podcast coming out. I'm not going to say the name yet. Everything's going to be given out to you at one time. That's how I am. I'm just I head down work. That's how I am. So, with that being said, family, let's get started in these couple questions I'm gonna ask. I hope it's good ones. I hope it's good ones. I haven't looked at it yet. First question is, why is your head so big? For- Come on, guys. Like, I do have a big head. Let me go ahead and acknowledge that since I'm going to be getting in this podcast. Yes, I have a big head. I have a big head. That's what it is. Move on. Next question. I could tell this. I could tell this gonna get so messy because y'all are gonna have a great time. What camera do you use, man? The best thing I can tell you for that is to find what's best for you. You choose what it is you want to work with. You know, a great quote is, "Build it and they shall come." For me, I've built everything that I have particularly, and for me, that's my sauce. That's what I do. Because you can look out here and you can see, if you look out to any media person, everybody's doing the same thing. They get the Sony S7 III. They get the new. They get the newest stuff of the newest, and everybody's, it all looks the same. But for me, for me, I just it's me. I have OCD. I have to stick out. I can't do the same thing everybody's doing. I always try to find a way to stick out, to be something refreshing, and that's the reception that I always get from the people who view me. They say it's different. I aim to be different. I don't follow the pack. I aim to be different. So if I can give you the best advice, aim to be different. I'm not a master of cameras, but through my journey and everything I've seen, that it is what it is. So all I can say is create your own path. You don't have to go get the Sony S7 III. I promise you, you can create your own path. You just have to believe in yourself. The people will come, and I'm a prime example of that. I built my following off literally doing what it is I wanted to do, not based off anybody else. That's I can only speak for myself. So that's my best advice I can give to you. Wow. Wow. Best game that I've ever recorded. Man, I filmed so many games in my life. To ask the best, I'll give you one. I'll give you one. And the reason why I'm pointing this out is because I've never seen this done, besides this one moment. And back in 2019, when I was working for the Drew League, I had the honor, man, to film Franklin Sessions, Frank Nitty. Frank Nitty, for you guys that don't know him by Franklin Sessions. But, oh, man, he went off for 63 points in 3 quarters. 63 points in 3 quarters. And it was magical. I mean, bucket for bucket. I mean, dunking. I want to say he dunked on somebody that game. I mean, oh, it was beautiful to see. And then what's crazy about it was the reason why he did that was because he had to leave the game early to go play in Ice Cube's league, the Big Three. So he wanted to leave his team in position to know they were gonna win that game when he left, and he went off, man. So shout out to Frank, man. That has to go down in history as one of my favorite games to film because you don't get to see people do that, and it is so special. 63 points was special, man, and I'm so appreciative of Frank and everything he's done, man. So shout out to Frank, man, because that was crazy. All right, that's a great question, and it's a hard question. Um, how did I get into videography? Man, that's a long answer, and I don't know how to give a short answer in that because my life, you know, I believe in following your life path, and when you come from a hard life, you know, you have to really pay attention to God. You know, it's hard to see, it's hard to feel him when you're going through so much in your life, but to know that God's always been with me, through this journey, and to have that relationship that I have, it's a hard relationship because when you're an imperfect person like myself, man, you realize the battles that you have. You have some internal battles, and for me, man, I'm just thankful that I've always kept head straight and just always had goals. I've always kept goals for myself, and when I got to college, Alabama State, man, um, I had to ask myself. I was like, Micah, I had to look back at my life, do some reflection. I was like, Micah, what is it that you truly love? In college, I'm asking myself this: what do you truly love to do? Because I did not know at that point. For me, I was in a lost space. I'll be honest, I was in a lost space, but I was able to find myself. And as you can see, I never looked back, and I'm here. And that's the best thing I can say to you. Find what it is you love and stick with it. Go hard. Listen to God. That's the only way you're going to be able to stay on your path. That's the only way, man. So that's the best I can give you. That is the best I can give you. And like I said, I just wanted to keep this video short. I just want to thank you all, for supporting me. You guys are great, and I hope that I can just do right by you as I continue this journey. And I hope you guys enjoy every moment that I give you through these podcasts and all the visitors that I have. I plan on having a lot of dope visitors, so I hope you guys enjoy. I love you very much. See you soon.